you were the maybe poster face for the video message the players got together and produced before the tournament. It went around viral again after the match against Turkey. Can you talk to us about the process the players went through to decide to make that message, and why was it an important time now to make it?
You know, it's a coincidence, you know, like I think it was a moment to describe what Australia is. And Australia is a very multicultural country, and that's what makes it the best country in the world, in my opinion. It's the best country in the world because of that. You have the whole world in one place, and the Socceroos now is a representation of that. You have many different backgrounds representing one jersey. So for me, it was an easy thing to do. And as players also, we all have different stories, and it all came together. It was the reason why it went viral is because it was raw. It was not edited. It was just purely, you know, what the players wanted to say, and all put together. And then it had an effect because individually the Australians can feel and relate with it. It's coincident again. That is Refugee Week in the World Cup, you know, and also at the same time you have many refugees in the team. And at the same time, like when I reflect back, I'm like, you know, we all belong to this world together. So we all just gotta thank Australia and do our very best for the country that has taken in so many refugees over the years and has done that for a long time. And now we're representing Australia, you know, from our background coming, you know, with, you know, I have a story of there was war in my country, so my parents flee my country, and then Australia took us in through a humanitarian visa, you know. So that's how I was able to go to Australia, and many others have their way of going to Australia and their reasons. So, you know, for me, it's a Refugee Week, and it's a week that, you know, I would like to say to anybody that is misplaced all over the world that, you know, we are with you, and we are in a world stage right now, in a big tournament, and just to tell you everything is possible. So keep going.
Awer, you talked about the guidance you're giving some of the younger players, which is great, but in a sense, the 17 fresh faces in this World Cup, playing with freedom, is it almost an advantage that they are a little naive at this level because they can want to express themselves without that pressure of having done it before in some ways?
Sorry, David, right, from SBS. I grew up watching you, so I'm a little...
Well, I grew up watching you as well.
Yeah, I grew up watching...
makes two of us.
No, I forgot about your question. You just, you know, I just started reflecting because, you know, I grew up watching SBS as a kid because it was a free TV also. So you doing the world game, that's where I used to see all my highlights from all over the world football. So firstly, thank you for giving us. You gave me good memories as a kid. I forgot your question, please.
Well, I appreciate that. You didn't really have to say that, but thank you anyway. Yeah. Just about the younger players playing with some freedom, is that in a way, if they're a little naive at this level, is that a bonus because they have that type of freedom? Yeah,
that for me is the key because you cannot be too robotic, especially to younger players. And players who are attackers also, they need that free mind because that's where they can do magic, you know. Like what we saw the other day, you can't predict that, you know. It's just based off instincts, and that can only come from not caring, in a sense, you know, respectfully. So I think you have to be able to have the environment where you can also, there's discipline between the team, and then there's also that individuality that, you know, to not care too much, to play with freedom, especially in the last third. And that's what we encourage our young players to do their work for the team, and then play their game when we get to the last third and express themselves.